Hi, I'm Matt Templeton with Keller Williams in Dallas. Today, we're going to talk about what all this shift is. Before I get started, I want to let you know, I'm the guy that meets with top agents like yourself to discuss your business. We all know that we're looking for either more time or more money, and we need someone to show us the path. So if you're thinking that that's you, schedule a time with me and let's sit down and talk about your business. You can hit the button below and I'd be happy to talk to you about what's most bugging or most frustrating to you. Now back to our topic. What is all this shift? The reason I bring that up is you may have noticed that closed units, contracts written, listings sold are down. In fact, the market has started to adjust. We've had 6 straight weeks of more price reductions than listings coming on the market. We've had more price reductions than contracts written. And so all these weeks of price reductions are actually turning around a tide that has been 5 years of growth and 5 years of success. Now that doesn't mean we're falling off of a cliff. And most of you that are probably watching this might even be new to real estate. Some of us have been in the business for a number of years, in my case 13, some of you maybe longer, and yet half the market of real estate agents have been in the business 3 to 5 years. So some of you may have said, I haven't seen a shift before. I don't know what's gonna happen. Is this like 2008 when everything goes to crap? Well, we need to interpret that data. We need to look at what it is. For July, the closed units were down 8% in our local area. For July, the listings taken and contracts written were down almost 20-30%, depending on what neighborhood you're in. So we've seen a shift in the activities and the numbers in our market. But there's something bigger going on a global scale that we need to be really aware of, and that's the shift in technology. We are in the 4th industrial revolution. The 4th industrial revolution is where the data and artificial intelligence are actually changing the way we do our business. And if we're not aware of that, we may actually get disintermediated by technology companies. If you think about the first 3 industrial revolutions, like the telephone the locomotive and the loom, and then the telephone and electricity, and then the 3rd industrial revolution, personal computers and the internet, those were major shifts in how everything in the world worked. And we're about to go through that exact same thing in the service industries. Whether we're in real estate or accounting or law or any other type of service, we've got to be prepared for the shift of data and artificial intelligence. Now let me tell you a story about the 3rd industrial revolution. There was something interesting that happened in the 3rd industrial revolution. There was a company that made hardware, IBM. And they decided that hardware was the name of the game in their industry, and they sold off the software rights to Microsoft. Well, that was a $1 billion mistake because they ended up giving away so much value in the software they didn't realize was important to the market. At one point, we finally had companies that then started creating data for us or cloud space for us to hold all the information for our business, and we were able to create a business out of hardware, software, and data, and that was the 3rd industrial revolution with that cloud-based internet service of information, our software and our hardware, and this became a commodity of the future. Now, there's something interesting about the 4th industrial revolution that's similar to when IBM sold off Microsoft, sold off the software to Microsoft. It's similar because now we're in the 4th industrial revolution where the big thing that matters is big data and artificial intelligence. And we have to ask ourselves, are we selling off the valuable commodity of our big data, not just MLS, the data of every single interaction and decision that our clients make and we make, that would allow us to create insights that would allow us to do our business faster and with more intelligence. Imagine billions of data points that allow us to give information and insight into our clients' transactions that actually allows them to have a better experience. That's what we're talking about. Keller Williams is building a platform for that, and we've seen a number of other companies building platforms, and yet the big data piece is the most important piece. Well, we can talk more about that later. The question now is, are you going to be an agent that is tech-enabled agent, or are you going to be the agent that enables the tech? Meaning you work for a tech company. Because many tech companies are out there right now and they want us to get less commission. You've already seen it. Open Doors said openly that their goal is to get us 0.5 to 1% of commission. Redfin keeps putting up billboards that they want us a listing fee of 1%. They're trying to drive the industry there. Purple Bricks opened in some of the markets and they're paying their realtors $15 an hour. And there's other companies that are doing the exact same thing in the agent-enabled tech space. Now, we have to think about as agents who want to build businesses, how we go get the tech on our side that allows us to harness big data and artificial intelligence and not become a commodity of the future. And that is going to really depend on who we end up siding with. The companies that are playing the tech game right now are trying to disintermediate us, and we have to be ready for that. We need to have a more serious conversation about this. There's a lot more going on here, and I really think that you as a real estate agent deserve to know what your plan is for the fourth industrial revolution. I'm Matt Templeton with Keller Williams, and I want to meet with you and talk about your business and how it can be revolutionized by this data technology, not disintermediated. We'll talk to you soon.